Tonight, new reporting on the case of the missing Manassas Park mom. This morning, her husband, Naresh Bhatt, appeared in Prince William County Court. He's facing a single felony count of concealing a body, and investigators believe he murdered his 28-year-old wife. Friends of Mamta Kapo Bhatt have told us for weeks they feared something bad happened to her, and tonight it appears those fears have been realized. Thank you for being here with us tonight at 5 o'clock. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
And I'm Simone D'Alba. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz was the first reporter to cover Mamta Bhatt's disappearance. He was inside the courtroom this morning, and he's joining us live from Manassas Park. And Rafa, a question we have heard repeatedly is why hasn't Naresh been charged with murder?
Yeah, so Lorenzo, Simone, Naresh Bhatt is being held without bond, and he's facing that single count that you mentioned earlier, but he's not charged with murder. He has not confessed to murder. However, investigators do believe that he killed his wife and that he dragged her body outside of their home here in Manassas Park.
Prince William County prosecutors say that throughout the investigation, Naresh Bhatt told investigators conflicting stories, first telling police he last saw his wife Mamta on July 31st, and then changing his story to August 1st.
She left the night before.
No, like Thursday supposed to she at work. On Thursday she's supposed to be at work.
So Wednesday night though, what happened there? You went to sleep, where was she?
Oh, so she was like working in the kitchen, and then right there.
Arcady Lesso also struggling to try to get a clear timeline from Naresh on August 14th. Prosecutors say that when Manassas police conducted a welfare check on Mamta on August 2nd, Naresh said he did not want to report his wife missing because she was with family in Texas or New York. But prosecutors say Mamta doesn't have family in the U.S. He also allegedly told officers that Mamta had destroyed her phone before she disappeared.
We've all had our own ideas. I don't think the horrific nature of it was what we expected to hear today.
Mamta's loved ones who were inside the courtroom during Naresh's arraignment were stunned by the evidence that investigators say was found inside the home.
They used the words blood pooling. They identified large volumes of what looked like blood stains.
Those stains concentrated mainly in the primary bedroom and corresponding bathroom, according to investigators. Prosecutors say that on July 30th, Naresh bought 3 knives and the next day some cleaning supplies.
Absolutely shocking.
Naresh's blue Tesla, seen in this video, was sold this week, according to prosecutors. They also said he recently tried to sell his home, and that when officers arrived at his home this week, the house was packed. Investigators say Naresh's passport and his daughter's were in plain sight.
And we learned this afternoon that Naresh Bhatt is due back in court on Monday morning for a bond hearing. We, of course, will be there to follow up on this ongoing story. Live in Manassas Park, I'm Rafael Sanchez Cruz. Back to you guys.
Meanwhile, there is a 1-year-old baby girl whose life has been completely upended.
Yeah, and a lot of folks just want to find Mamta. Rafa, thank you.
WUSA 9 was the first station to draw attention to Mamta's disappearance, and you can count on us to follow this story every step of the way. We've made it easy for you to catch up on all that's happened so far.
Yeah, simply take your phone out and scan that QR code on your screen, then click the link that pops up. That will take you to all of our coverage of Mamta, including a timeline of how we got to this point and more on the tireless search for answers in her disappearance.